My people, good morning everyone. Okay, let me check if everything is okay. So now remember the last 1 and 3 we for stop. So today I still get time, say make I check how many I go fit cover this morning. Alright, so of which is number 4 now we come day. So the last one that they talk about Kosia, maybe say me day part of Carreggiata. So this one are definizione stradali. La Corsia, which is we still dey on the same Corsia and Corsia they still they talk about here, but make we enter, me we see what they talk for inside there. And it come be like I said this one quiz in many small. Let's see. Ok. La Corsia può essere destinata alla normale marcia del veicolo. If you check almost the same thing with those ones when una fair do. When una see for that number 3. Because here now, if you check the first one, make they play there so that in case you dey watch, so that you just don't say, man, now only the explanation you call it to listen.
La corsia può essere destinata alla normale marcia dei veicoli.
Which is la corsia può essere destinata alla normale marcia del veicolo. They still they refer to what we don't first study before, which is a lane can be destined for normal driving of vehicle. Yes, that one are true. What that one they talk if we break on that. I tell you say man, lane they feel do am for just only the movement of vehicle. Marcha the vehicle means maybe where vehicle for the drive, where they branch, they go, where they on top of like where they for the drive. So a lane fit be where be say man, I just normal lane where they do when they're destined to travel for vehicles to travel, which is true. I'll always remember I say this G when they here not to translate. Alright. The lane can be designated for the normal movement of vehicles. Yes. So always remember. So why the second one we go?
La corsia è limitata da strisce continue o discontinue.
Okay, now you see a lane can be limited with what? Limitata means limited. So with stretcher continue or discontinue. What it be stretcher? Stretcher and a line. Right? You see those lines maybe say that they draw for ground and then they divide carriageway into lanes. Now it be stretcher. So those lines when they dig ground, so those lines if it will just be continue or if it be discontinue. Alright, so I say a lane can be limited with what? With that line when we say man, it be continue or discontinue. So if you don't understand the meaning of stretcher, first of all, make I go look for example. Okay. You see all those white line where they strip for road so. This one na discontinue line, I be that. Now that one I dey divide lane. Right? So now that one I be the stretcher where they talk about. Alright, so this one where they discontinue. So if it's still dey possible, say man, it go just be continue. Go just the long they go. Okay, which is true, vero.
La corsia può essere di accelerazione.
Yes. This one è corsia di accelerazione. What be corsia di accelerazione? Corsia di accelerazione na all those road when be say man that they use till they come up for inside big road. For example, now they drive for main road like all those highway. If you want come up for inside highway, you know see highway na road when be say you no get junction. When you go say you want turn, enter the junction or the street. No. So like all those highway, if they get wetin they till they enter, if they get the one where they till they come out. So this one now they won't be see me they till they enter. In case you want join the corsia di accelerazione. Just in case maybe una no understand, so I'll still go show una for video. Let's see so that una no go reach this part. Can they say wetin come be corsia di accelerazione? So I still do the research down. If you check and I go see up there. Even only this sign board alone when they put for here, so as this one tell you see it for green background. This one they tell you say na highway be this. Na highway now they get green background. Because if you the more you study they go, you can't understand those things. So let's just forget about that one first. So here now this road now to strada. Now to strada be this. So if you check here, now you say me junction on day or streets via not day. So if you want to enter this kind of place, now waiting you need now this corsia di acceleration. When be say me go carry you come from inside town, you turn around, you come finally reach here. You come reach here, then this place, so wetin that they use this place they do that to increase speed. Right? As you reach here, then you go come need to look whether vehicles, you come look vehicles when we say they don't already they drive. You check whether the day distance, if the day distance you enter, then you increase your speed. If na 30 you take on, you fit take on straight to 70 or 80. Then they use acceleration lane, they increase speed. They know they play for highway. So now this one that they call Kosiadi. Sorry, now still be this one. Let's still be this one. Consider the acceleration. You know, see as you take come from one corner, you want to join flow of circulation. People went already for the drive. So as you reach where this time, then this one they tell you say moderate your speed to observe. Once you observe, this same vehicles when the road they distant, then you increase your speed. You join the flow of circulation. Okay, we move. Now be this one, which is consider can be what la consider può essere di accelerazione. A lead can be what? Acceleration lane. Okay. Let's see the other
La
one.
corsia può essere di decelerazione.
Okay, they say a lane also if it be the acceleration. Remember I said this first time I do up now acceleration. Accelerazione. So the one when they enter. So this one when you see for here, so this one at the one when they come out, the accelerazione. Decelerazione. And so Italy they call it. So it's true. Make we still go look for that kind of picture. Make we for see corsia di decelerazione. Okay. If you check this place now, if you look at this road, you go see say this one are principale because if you see waiting, maybe not to strada, I have no idea. But those bus are when they put for this place for vehicle where we coming for to strada, that they show them same if you enter those roads now extra urban you they go, which is all those extra urban roads. So if you look this lane now when go right, this one are the acceleration. Lane when they come out for to strada or when they come out for strada principale or anywhere. Sometimes they dey for inside city as well. So now be this one. That one when they look by the right side, so now that one be the lane when they come out for to strada. Alright, then they call corsia di decelerazione. Now be that. Okay, we move.
Le corsie possono essere vietate a taluni tipi di veicoli.
Taloni. Wait be taloni. Taloni means some. Alright? TP, which is type or vehicle. Which is because le corsie possono essere vietata. Okay, you say a lane, if it they forbid, wetin they forbid, some type, remember I said you say talone na some, TP na type. Okay, which is le corsia possono essere, which is a lane can be, can forbid what? Some type of vehicle. Yes. E get some lane when be say me, for example, now all those lane when be say me, normally they're destined for just only the passage of taxi or two bus. So that kind of lane down, you now don't fit drive for that place. Or where tram they follow. They go just put a seatbelt. They go see say they were right for ground now taxi that they pass here with autobus. So that kind of lane, if you they forbid some vehicle, which is if you they forbid me and you, but you know they forbid autobus, you know they forbid taxi, now then they pass there, which is true, is vero.
La corsia può essere riservata alla circolazione di alcune categorie di veicoli taxi, autobus, eccetera.
See, I'm opposite of that one we checked just now. This one they tell you say me la corsia può essere riservata, which is a lane can be reserved alla circolazione for circulation of what? Alcuni. Alcuni still means some. Alright? Alcuni still means some. Taluni means some. This taluni so. Now some you mean. If you still check this alcuni, maybe we still check. Let's see. Not someone. Not someone. Someone is talking about human being. Alcuni means some. Alright? So now some category. Category. the vehicle. Make I join all of them together, which is a lane can be reserved for the circulation of some category of vehicle. So which type of vehicle that they talk? So when they say lane, they feel reserve lane for taxi, auto, bus, etc., etc. And that's what they talk. So now, remember say for this first one when they up here now, this very one, so this one, they tell us for yesterday a lane if they forbid some type of vehicle. Yes, now this one when they down here now they refer to, because this one are the reserve for just only taxi, bus, and other vehicles as well, maybe tram, right? But me and you now not go fee drive for the lane when they reserve for those ones, which is true, is vero. I make those video there.
La corsia può essere destinata ad effettuare sorpassi.
We don't first see all those ones before for back. They say lane can be destined to do what? To carry out overtaking. To do overtaking. Yes. Road when we see get 2 lane. Alright? And that 2 lane now the line where they the center and discontinue. So the right one now the normal one where they take the travel. While the left one now the one where they take the overtake. So if for example now it can't be 3 lane, now 3 lane get. So that right one now travel that they use and travel. While the center one and the last one when they left now overtake that they use them they overtake. Alright? It's true, it's vero.
L'ente proprietario della strada può imporre che su una corsia i veicoli transitino ad una velocità minima obbligatoria.
Okay, una velocità minima obbligatoria. Yes, what did they talk now? They tell you say l'ente proprietaria. People won't be saying they get road. Alright? People want they control road. Right? L'ente proprietaria della strada può imporre. Can impose. People when they see impone that time, impone. This impore is still means impose, alright? That key means that. So una corsia that on a lane i veicolo transitano una velocità minima obbligatoria. Where they go tell you say man, okay, this lane when you for one transit, so the minimum speed when it dey mandatory for you to drive. So what does that say? It says that it dey possible say man, people when they control road, they go impose a law or a rules. Tell you say man, okay, for this lane now, the minimum speed when you go fit drive na 70. Probably means that's for that lane when you enter. So if you enter, you no go fit drive 60, you no fit drive 40, you must drive 70 ahead. Minimum speed means say if you na 70 the right for there, you cannot drive less than 70. You must drive above 70. So that's what that one is talking about. Okay, we move to the next.
La corsia è una parte della carreggiata che consente la circolazione di una sola fila di veicoli.
Yes, we think that they use lane do. You know say na inside carreggiata, neither for the see lane. Abi? Okay. So when we say they allow the circulation of just only one line of vehicles. You see the lane, everybody go just off the line up there go they go. Not only when you want overtake, maybe person when they your front too they slow down. Now you go come out, then you enter the second lane, use and overtake and then go back to the lane again. So now be waiting they talk here. Which is a lane now part of carriageway. When we say they allow the circulation of what? Only one line of vehicles, only one row. You can call it line or row. Alright? So we move.
La corsia può essere destinata alle soste di emergenza, in caso di guasto o malessere.
Yes, emergency lane. Emergency lane. If you check those past video, that makes it make you the story they try to pay attention to every single thing when they explain, so that if they go front, you can't see more things about other places. So now remember I said I show now emergency lane that time for other videos. I will show now the picture. Now this one still they tell you. So you see a lane can be destined for what? For parking of for which is so steady emergency, which is emergency parking. Alright. In caso di guasto, what it be guasto? Guasto now when something like breakdown, right? Or malessere. In case of maybe for example now your vehicle they break down or person dey sick. Maybe passenger when you carry e no well, e no dey fine. So you go just offer enter emergency lane, do emergency parking, or your vehicle spoil, you do emergency parking. Alright? So lane still there for them.
La corsia può essere riservata ai veicoli che intendono svoltare corsia specializzata.
Okay, this one a lot of people go ask, wetin be corsia specializata? Corsia specializata na those corsia wey be say those lane wey be say you go see for inside they go use arrow arrow go dey wey be say some go bend go left inside the lane or some go bend go right or some go straight. So what does that mean? It means say anything wey make you enter inside that lane you must turn o. So anywhere arrow when they draw for inside, if na right you go, you have no any other choice. You cannot continue straight. You have to turn right. So then they call corsia specializata. So make we still go look for am so that make I show now. Let's see. Okay, boo. Okay, you dey drive for this kind road now. You dey see am abi? You no see that arrow when they drop put for ground with white color, abi? If you engage for this kind of lane, I know what they tell you. You don't see another one still dey front. Still see another one there. That means anything will make you engage for this lane, get ready to turn right. Get ready to turn right. Alright? So that's what they are telling you. Then now they tell you, say, this road don't finish here. Road when for the drive they come since. Because if you check front, you will see people when they come from front. You know, even get road when go lead, when go make you go there. Now only those ones will come outside. But this one they tell you, say, your road don't finish here. So you have to turn right. Now special lane be this. Alright? Now be corsia specializata. I say a lane can be reserved for vehicle when be say they intended to turn. Intendono as votare. When be say they get that they get that intention to turn. Then they call corsia speciale, which is vero.
La corsia può essere destinata al rallentamento dei veicoli in uscita dalle autostrade.
Yes. If you check now they say they still they talk. Wait till they reduce speed. Remember say corsia di accelerazione when they take the enter autostrada now when they take the increase speed. When I cut on that time, say if you suffer bend come now that you take reach there. Once you don't observe, say my vehicle when they the main road they far from you. The next thing, now 30 you can move from 30 straight to 70 or 80. Right? That one are corsia di accelerazione. So what did they use corsia di accelerazione do? Now that one they come aside. The acceleration I mean say when we say they take the reduce speed. Why? Because you won't come out for highway. You won't come out for autostrada. So as you want come out, you go need to reduce your speed. You go to reduce your speed until you enter inside that lane when they take the come out for autostrada. Now they tell you na la corsia può essere destinata. A lane can be destined a rallentamento to reduce what the vehicle, to reduce your speed for vehicle. In uscita dell'autostrada, when you are coming out of highway. Vero, verissimo. So all those ones not lie. Sometimes a lot of people go do vero, they go live fast. But we they do fast, why? Because we go like make we know which sugar they put when make can be fast, so that make we feed the identify the vero out of the fast. This one say la corsia è destinata solo transito del pedone. He say the lane is destined for just solo means only the transit of what or pedestrians, people when they use like the waka. No, those ones get their own lane though, but what of vehicles, what of bicycles, all those ones still get late too now. But when they come say only pedone, that make that one be fast. Solo, I feel this question so because they tell you say the lane is destined for just only the transit of leg, people when they use like the waka. I feel that one. Okay.
La corsia può essere a doppio senso di circolazione.
How can a lane become a doppio senso? A lane where we say everybody they drive for one direction. They tell you say one lane now go fit turn to double way circulation. Which is inside that one lane, vehicle go they go for inside, vehicle go they come for inside. Nah lie. That's not true. I wish maybe they say carreggiata. Carreggiata can be a two-way circulation, can be doppio senso, not corsia. Alright?
La corsia è una pista riservata alle vetture da corsa.
Okay, vetture da corsa. Wetin be vetture da corsa that time? I don't remember. I know say auto vettura na car. When they come say vetture da corsa, I'm not gonna know. Okay, cars. Da cosa. Okay. I'm not gonna. Let's use full translation on this one. You see, the lane is a track reserved for racing cars. Yeah. Okay, which is this one they tell us, man, which is lane, a place when we say the reserve, where they do race. Do all those cars where they for they do race now. They say the reserve for where they for they do race. Okay. But what you can be fast, so piste riservato alla vettura de corsa. Where they for the do race. I think that should be reserved for race. But that one is supposed to be true, if that's what they are saying. And they come. The lane is a track. Okay, it's a track. Reserve. Okay, which is a track reserved for racing cars. Okay, if now what is the reserve for racing cars, then what of the one that they drive? It is not indicated. They did not indicate, okay, maybe a lane can be part where be saying the reserve for where they for the race car. That one for good, but they just tell you say man a track when they reserve for where vehicles for the do racing. So it also reserve for that they see corsia di accelerazione, they see accelerazione, that they see corsia for normal driving, normal marcha, that they see corsia di sorpasso. But this one I can't see man lane and something won't be say man a track won't be say they reserve for racing of cars. That's not true.
La corsia non può mai essere attraversata dai pedoni.
Remember, I say attraversamento na wait that time na crossing. It dey inside where it dey cross the road. So wait cross road, wait cross. Not be lane cross, na lane cross now. Where people for the cross road. When be say vehicle go come need to slow down stop. So when they say no point mine, e no go fit dey. You understand? So la corsia, you say la corsia non può mai essere attraversata da pedone. Which is a lane cannot be crossed by what? By pedestrians. That's not true. That's not true. Because that zebra crossing, it always dey for inside carreggiata. It dey for road when they cross am. And wetin dey inside carreggiata no be lane. Abi? So you go fit cross am. So zebra crossing they always dey inside lane. You go cross am, you go cross the road. When be say me vehicles reach there, they need to wait so that people when they use leg the waka go pass. But this one I can't tell you say may not point mine, which is a lane cannot be crossed with pedestrians. So that's not true. Now we'll make that one be fast so be that.
La corsia è formata da 2 carreggiate.
Wait now. They say a lane is a format of 2 carriageway. No. 1 carriageway, you go see how many lane dey inside. If you carry 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 lane, depending on the carreggiata. So wetin dey make carriageway dey in the form of 2 now spartitraffico, not corsia. Spartitraffico when they divide road into carriageways. So lane no dey divide the carriageways into 2, alright? So now to make that one be fast will be that.
La corsia è una strada a scorrimento veloce.
Okay, let's say a lane na place when be say scorrimento na this place when be say they take the places when be say they channel they go different direction. Scorrimento, strada de scorrimento. When be say you know if you still park there, and they come make we quickly go check this strada a scorrimento. Strada a scorrimento na place. I not can remember the difference between scorrimento and canalizzazione. So let's check. Strada scorrimento. Veloce. Let's check the image. Okay. This kind of place now, okay, now here be strada de scorrimento. When be say me, yes, where they take the increase speed, they run everybody just they go their own travel, their own direction of travel. Like this place now, this small bank and that vehicle no fit park here. So, but I'm just trying to see the reason why this one I can't be fast. So, okay. La corsia è una strada. They say a lane is a road of where they for the increased speed, where they for the dry speed. a lane cannot be a road. Now, you dey see lane for inside road, all right? You dey see am for inside. So let's still use a full translator to see what they are intended to say. The lane is a fast road. Okay, which is, you say a lane is a fast road. A lane is a fast road. No, a lane now wetin the destinate for when we say the design for the movement of vehicles. Is either to come outside or to enter or to park. This that one emergency, a causality emergency, or to overtake. So lane, this one I gonna say load and road when be say there for the drive speed when be say it dey very very high. Now wetin fit that one be that? Ok.
Nei centri abitati, su una stessa corsia possono circolare affiancati due motocicli.
Okay, this word affiancati. If affiancati means when maybe, for example, now two people now they use like the waka. You know, say we'll come dey side by side now. Maybe affiancati or affianco, right? Accanto, all those words are the same thing they mean. Affiancati, accanto, affianco, all of them are the same thing. It means words, things they waka side by side they go. So in context you say, man, the centri abitati, which is for inside city center, su una stessa corsia, for the same lane, possono circolare affiancati, we go fit circulate side by side. Due motocicli, which is two motorcycles, which is two power bike. No, because say we dey inside city center, me and you dey drive for one lane, then we'll come dey side by side, they discuss, they go. No, if we do that, that means we block the passage of others. That's not true. So now wetin make am be fast will be that. Let's check the last one.
Fuori dai centri abitati, su una stessa corsia possono circolare affiancati due ciclomotori.
No, now they pay attention. You see that motorcycle when did the first one? That one are motorcycles, right? We can use the word power bike, all right? Let's just touch whether the will show us image. Okay. So this one are ciclomotori, now all those mopes. Won't be like this bike. Let's check whether the ugly show us. You see I'm happy? Okay. So now you can tell us saying outside city. For the same, okay, so una stessa cosa for the same lane, possono circolare, we go fit circulate affiancati, which is side by side, due ciclomotori, which is two all those two of all those ladies bikes. That's not true. Because you get where you go study this for this patent, you will come get to understand saying ciclomotori, the maximum speed when they run at 45. So, and for outside city, in a place when we say that for the dry speed when they very, very high, more than 45. So, you not go expect ciclomotori to go outside city, inside city for the waka. So, waiting the waka for outside city na motorcycle, that power bike. So, not ciclomotori. So, we don't round off for this one. Make we quickly do the quiz. Let's see.
La corsia non può mai essere attraversata dai pedoni.
You say a lane in no go fit the no which is a zebra crossing for where leg for the waka, you no go fit cross lane. That's not true. It's falso.
La corsia può essere destinata alle soste di emergenza, in caso di guasto o malessere.
Yes, a lane, I say the feed destined the feed doing it can be destined for what? For emergency parking in caso di guasto. In case of say your vehicle dey break down or malessere, or maybe person when you carry it is sick, vero.
Nei centri abitati, su una stessa corsia possono circolare affiancati due motocicli.
Remember, that be the last one we studied just now. For inside city center, for the same lane, you say for the same lane we go fit circulate side by side, which is maybe for example, I carry one power bike, you carry another one. Nah, lie.
La corsia può essere riservata ai veicoli che intendono svoltare corsia specializzata.
Yes, they tell us man, a lane can be reserved for who? For vehicle when we say man, he get intention to turn. Neither they call a special lane, corsia specializzata, is vero.
La corsia è una pista riservata alle vetture da corsa.
Remember now this one will go translate that time, we will come even still go do research. Abi? So they tell us man, lane wait be say man, the destin. No. Now you can say whether na lane are part of wait na track. They say lane na track for where they for they do racing of cars. That's not true.
La corsia è una parte della carreggiata che consente la circolazione di una sola fila di veicoli.
Yes, a lane part of carriageway when we say me, it dey allow, consent means allow. La circulazione, which is the circulation of what? Una sola fila di vehicle. When we say me, it dey allow vehicles, everybody go dey in line, we go just dey drive dey go, which is true, vero. Yes, they say affiancati, no.
La corsia è destinata solo al transito dei pedoni.
This one a big fast because they tell you say me consider the destination for only solo. Pay attention to this word solo. Solo, which is solo transito de pedone, which is only the transit of people when they use leg they waka, pedestrians, la lie.
La corsia è formata da due carreggiate.
How can a lane even be divide a carriageway? A lane cannot divide a carriageway into two. Wait till they do that one as party traffic, not forget.
Le corsie possono essere vietate a taluni tipi di veicoli.
Taluni, don't forget. This word taluni na some it mean some type, type. A lane can forbid some type of vehicles. Yes. If you forbid some type of vehicles, maybe they reserve that lane for passenger for two bus and taxi.
La corsia può essere di decelerazione.
Yes. When they come for two strada, corsia di decelerazione, is vero.
L'ente proprietario della strada può imporre che su una corsia i veicoli transitino ad una velocità minima obbligatoria.
Yes, people won't get ruled. L'ente proprietario della strada. People won't get ruled. Può imporre, can impose che su una corsia for a lane i veicoli transitino, which is very when we say that they transit for that road, a una velocità minima obbligatoria, which is a minimum speed when we say it is mandatory. Obligatoria means mandatory. Because a lot of people, if they see obligatoria, they see obliga, they see obligo, they go say na must. When you hear the word obligatoria, it means mandatory. When you hear the word obliga, it means oblige. When you can see the word obligo, that one means obligation. Alright? Which is true, is vero. Because it get lane when we say, man, if they put 70 or maybe na 50 they put for there, they tell you say, man, the minimum speed when they mandatory for there when you go free drive is that 50. You cannot drive less than. You must drive above that 50. It's true.
La corsia può essere destinata alla normale marcia dei veicoli.
And the work when they do be that. Normal, which is normal marcha the vehicle, which is a normal place when we say me lane, when we say me vehicles for the travel. Marcha the vehicle, normally marcha the vehicle, which is true.
La corsia è limitata da strisce continue o discontinue.
Yes, wait till they divide road into lane or divide carreggiata into corsia. Now it be that those line when they dey center, when I first go show at that time, is that the line go dey continue or it go dey discontinue, which is vero.
La corsia può essere riservata alla circolazione di alcune categorie di veicoli taxi, autobus, eccetera.
Yes. This one now, a lane can be reserved for the circulation of some category of vehicle, which is taxi, autobus, etc. It means maybe another thing still there like tram, right? So that kind of place now, you know if you work out for there. It's true, it's vero.
La corsia è una strada a scorrimento veloce.
I say a lane na road when we say that for the run speed. You understand? That's not true.
La corsia può essere destinata ad effettuare sorpassi.
Yes. A lane also can be destined to do what? To carry out overtaking. Yes.
Fuori dai centri abitati, su una stessa corsia possono circolare affiancati due ciclomotori.
For outside city, they tell us it is possible for two vehicles to dey drive side by side. Now lie be that. We don't first see those ones.
La corsia può essere destinata al rallentamento dei veicoli in uscita dalle autostrade.
Remember, accelerazione na to increase speed. Na that one they take the entire autostrada. Rallentamento na waiting. Na the one where they take the reduce speed. So that one na deaccelerazione when they take the come for autostrada. So it's true, a lane can be destined for reducing of speed to come out from where for highway autostrada, vero.
La corsia può essere a doppio senso di circolazione.
How can a lane become a double way circulation? A we just say carreggiata, vero. A we just say strada, vero. But not lane. Lane cannot turn to doppio senso.
La corsia può essere di accelerazione.
Yes, a lane can be what? Can be an acceleration lane. It's true, vero. Okay, we're done through for this one. See you for, I think, topic 5. And 5 we'll see for the next.